I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to fight for my eyes. Yeah, in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. Tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Tried to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind. My mind it runs. All these thoughts are troubling. Starting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need. Right yet. I really need time. Yeah, but in a life, man. Go on with it. Go on with it. Do us. So we are coming here with a force. Yeah. Blessing the army, but we coursing on foot. When I rise on board. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey, the burning, the test, the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings all for my right hand. What's the toast to the friends that they club with the Lord one time? Sit down in a class and we pour it. Only see the road and we go on with the road. Word for me, say me tired thing. And you know it warm up to be a fire thing. Jump on stage with credit, say I sing, yeah. Jimmy, all did you soon get the higher ring like hello, brother. Say I just shut down. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If you need a butter, pass through your son. Yeah, man, in a live, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the burning, the just the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah, this is all I'm writing. But the toast for the friends with the club. Me load one time, sit down in a class, so we pour it. Only sit the road and we go on with it, go on with it. Just so blessings upon me. And send me to tell them the story. Just so blessings upon me. And that's how I need to give him the job, the beat, for me delighted. You know, some of us are ignited. Got the music, me excited. Coming like a boss. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey, the burning, the test, the plus.
Okay, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys them know me. Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they plot twist, only knowing me know me. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I get lucky, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come and feel me slowly.
Them other girls want me, but not you. I want to know, I want know. Shooting at this kind thing with tomato. Oh no no. Not the little things you do make me no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Oh baby come closer. Oh girl I want make me day. I feel like making you. Oh no no. I feel like making you.
What's up, guys? Let me turn this music down. Yeah. What's going on? I am live today because, sorry, I'm answering an email too. I thought I had 5 minutes. That 5 minutes went by so fast. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Trevon. This is Perfection Studios, and I'm editing this Quince I just thought this little girl, which I guess she's now a grown woman, right? That's the whole idea, Quince. Um, she was the cutest little thing. She got her in her giant princess dress, and I was like, yo, this should be interesting content. This should be interesting editing. And the mom actually, anyways, I'm not even gonna get into some of the personal stuff, but like, it turned out really well. We went downtown here in Connecticut, so we went downtown to Hartford and went to, what do you call it, the this government building. It looks really cool. It has this really, aesthetic look to it, this old New England feel and vibe to it. So that looked really well. So I can't wait to really get into the edit. And I was about to load these things up into Capture One, and I was like, yo, let me just do this real quick. Actually, I want to show you guys something. And I feel like, hold on, let me answer this email real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah. So one thing, when I first started out in photography and stuff like that, I would have, let me pull up my desktop real quick. Okay. So before, when I started in photography, and let me put out the webcam, and I started getting more and more shoots, the way in which I used to set up my file structure, I don't know if this is important to anybody at all. I'm gonna create a new folder. And I'm going to show you how I did my file structure before. Because I was doing both pictures and photos, I would have pictures here, and I would have video. And then every time I did a photo shoot, I would have like January and February and stuff like that. And so I would do it like that, right? Let me make this bigger. Show options. I'm going to make this bigger. Right? I'd have January, I'd have February, and then I'd have March, and so on and so on and so on. But then I found, like, whenever I would go and try to find an old shoot, I was like, dang, was it in January? Was it in February? And so, and then too, sometimes I would do a wedding, and I'd have a package deal or whatever where, it would be both video and photos, and then I would have to have the client work would be in two separate folders. One would be in video, one would be in photo, and so on and so on and so on. And that ended up being an issue. So let me delete this folder now. Move to trash. And so you can see some of my old folders. This is my server now. So what I started to do was actually just name it. I would make folders of each client. Let me make this bigger. I make photos of each client, right? And let's just use like some of my family people here. I make photos of each client. That one isn't set up. I'll make photos of each client, right? And then inside those folders, this one isn't set up correctly, but I would set up, well, actually, no, it is. If I had both photo and video, I would have an image folder. And then inside here, I'd also have a video folder. So then all my raw images will go into that in the image folder, all my JPEGs, and then my final is the edited. So this is what the image folder would look like. And then two, I would create a Capture One catalog for each person. Because if you create one catalog and you have all like your wedding stuff in there, it will actually start to slow down your system, and it will make editing really slow and very painful. And so these people, and so now I have Lynette and Alyssa, and so in here I have, actually I'm gonna create an images folder here. I didn't set it up correctly. Look at that. I'm showing you guys how to do it, and I didn't even do it myself. Okay, and I'm gonna move this in here too. All right, so film. So in film, I have even the raw footage from the film here. I'm gonna also have a final folder. I might for the film I might have like an audio folder, which I do. I'm gonna have that later, And then I might even have a music folder. And I was just now doing this morning. That's why it's like that. And so this is kind of my folder structure again. Let me pull that up so it's bigger. Right. So again, I have the name of the client. I have film and images because I did both film and images for these people for this quinceañera. And then I have inside film, I have the raw footage. I have music. I have audio. I might have a few images that I'm going to use in the film will also be in here. And then, I have in another folder somewhere else, I have like VFX, like visual effects, graphics effects, and sound effects. I have that folder, but I always use those folders, so they stay in one place. All right. Then in my images folder, I have the JPEGs, which I just keep it for backup. I really don't edit from JPEGs. And then I have RAW. So these are the RAW files, which I ended up with about 910. This was like a 5-hour event. And so, let me close this real quick. And so the catalog is right here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Now, this is my Capture One catalog. And so, right now it's empty. All I did was just create a new one, and I was about to select and get inside and start doing some stuff, but I was like, no, let me go on live because I haven't been putting out any edited content lately. I have like a ton of BTS I have not yet edited, but this month is going to be a lot easier month for me, so now I'm going to be able to do some new shoots, put out some new content and stuff like that, some new studio shoots. All right, here we go. So now I'm going to go import, and I'm going to find this folder again. Side images, raw. Oh, it's almost 1,000, 997 images. So let's review. And now Capture One is going to go through, and this was just a quick image because it started to get cold here in Connecticut, just a little bit. And so she was a little cold because her shoulders were out. And so she kind of like huddled down to kind of warm up. So I caught this image, but it's not, I don't even think it's in focus. It's good in focus. It's decently in focus. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to try to cull this as quickly as possible. Honestly, for 5-hour event, 900 something images, for a lot of photographers, this is not a lot. This is actually this is not that much. And the reason why I shoot this little is because I'm choosing my shots. I'm not just going to spray and pray. I'm choosing my shots so that I don't have to cull that much later on. All right, so I'm gonna put this music back on, and I'm gonna start this process. All right, here we go. So pretty much, I'm just gonna get rid of squints and like blinks and stuff like that, because that's the only thing I probably messed up. Oops, that one is out of focus. This one was cute too. Look at these. They look a lot alike. Test shots. Here we go. Beautiful. What I had, because the family was so like supportive, I had them like join hands around her, and she was in the center, and she was just kind of following me as I went around her. It was just really cute. And then I started doing some family shots from there. Gotta even these out. Oh, I love that one. That's the one I have as the thumbnail just now. This is so... Those are beautiful. Like, I don't want that one. See, most of these are keepers. All right, so I set up a flash on this one to get something more dramatic. I have to edit it differently here. She was messing with her hair and stuff, so I got this shot and I like it, so I'm gonna keep it. These are test shots. Catching the makeup here. Okay. I use the flash on. Whoop, that's off. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Whoop, not that one. Beautiful. Caught the back of the dress here. Different. See, these images are all different because they're at different length, focal lengths. That stupid car was in the way. Ugh. But the other direction too, because I wanted her in between the columns. The other direction had a dumpster, so it was like, okay, well, car versus dumpster. I'd rather this, and I'll just have to Photoshop it out later. Love that. So just imagine just like cutting out all of this beyond the columns. Everything will be cut out. Maybe put in like, I don't know, like a hall or something. And maybe I can try even the new Photoshop, that new Photoshop like AI feature and whatever. Maybe that will give me something interesting. Oh, she was just giving me all the good looks. It's a little dark, but it's not too bad. This didn't turn out good. I should have put the grid on the flash and I put a bulb instead. I jacked it up. And I was like, okay, I'm not feeling it, so I turned it off. Whoops. Don't like that. I was having her clicking. I was clicking and posing, and she was just posing. I'm gonna take that flash out the background in a second. I don't like that. That's it. I love that. I was just moving, and she was just posing for me. There we go. Nice. Nope. All right, that's the photo shoot right there. And now we're at the event here, the hall. I'm trying to get some setup shots. What I did here is I just set up a flash off to the right, camera right. It has the grid on it. It's just firing towards the back of the cake. And I'm using some of the natural light or some of the ambient light that's inside the venue to light the rest of the cake. All right, here we go. So it just adds a highlight. It makes the cake more 3D. That's out of focus. There we go. All right, some details of like the fun stuff. That's mom right there, man. Look, moms, bro, especially single moms, she worked her butt off to get this thing together. Look at the uncle. You gotta have a crazy uncle. If you don't have a crazy uncle in your family, you need to get one. Test. Out of focus, out of focus. That's not bad for the enter. Whoops. Ooh, I blew that one out. Sheesh. She and her brother. Beautiful. Wait. Out of focus. Dad is putting on the new shoes here. I love the purple theme, man. The flash wasn't working out, so I just had to say forget it. She's getting the gifts. She was so excited. She's covering her face a lot. It's cute. All right, she's giving out roses. Really, I'm just looking for, or I am just excluding any image that might be blurry, because this is just event stuff. Group picture. All right. Dance with dad. All right. So what I do, I have again 2 lights. Whoops. I have 2 lights off to either side of the venue to kind of give a rim light. You can see that on the shoulders, and then I have a flash that's on top of my camera that is set to master. So it's just shooting off. It's setting off the other flashes. Whoops, misfire. That's kind of my style. I like this style. I found this and really liked it. They set off some smoke and stuff, so I had to get down low in order to get the smoke. All that smoke. Yo, imagine though, like. Again, with like an AI feature, just kind of cutting out the whole background and just like putting them somewhere else. That would be really cool. All right, some close details. I don't like that face, girl. I don't know what that is. Oh, she's crying. Nope. Gotta get the cry. Look, it's all about mom, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's all about... Yo, mom did everything to make this work. I appreciate that, yo. I'm trying to get mom to come into the studio to do a shoot with me. Hold on, let me get on this, let me get on the chat real quick. All right, good. Got on the chat. All right, let's keep it rolling. Blurry, 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 blurry. It's not bad. I can keep that blurry one. Oh, her little sister crying. Or cousin, I think. Go around to all the tables. It's just on camera flash. I need you now. Ooh. Check this out. She's walking. I'm taking photos. She trips, and I'm like right there, and I catch her before she like hits the ground. It's oh man, that was crazy. And it's a good thing I had my camera on a strap, or else she would have like face planted. Okay, so there's some setup shots that I took later on. I want to see how those turn out. Again, this is my first time seeing these, so all right, I'm testing. This is the test shots of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna keep these in there. All right, so what I did again was just set up, maybe this music is too loud, but what I did was just set up a flash with a grid on there, so I can get everything else dark. I had her stand in front of the name, and we just did that. And then I had her stand sideways and just, again, I exposed for the background first. I figure out what my, I wanted the purple lights and stuff like that in there. And then just light her up with a grid. Beautiful. I truly like that. Love. Need no other body. Hey. Love. She had a pizza. It's pizza full of like full of money. This is hilarious. All right. I'm gonna just fly through this. Yo, this dude right here can dance, son. Oh my gosh. And I love how like the family went around and just taught all the people who are not used to dancing this way. They went around and taught everybody. Like this is the brother right here teaching another dude how to dance like bachata or, you know, salsa or whatever. Blurry, bro. What's up? He's singing. Dude just sweating. Oh, I don't want that one. Paparazzi. It's a paparazzi look. Paparazzi look. Paparazzi. Feeling it. I might have to create a whole thing for this shoot. I mean, for this event. I don't know if my standard wedding thing would work. Wedding style that I have set up for Capture One. Because the AI features in Capture One now allows you to like This her little boy interest. It's hilarious. But she like, don't tell nobody. That's blurry. And dark, but it's fine. Nope, blurry. That's a weird face. There we go. Dancing. Oh my gosh. Took so many pictures. All right, I'm setting up to shoot the cake. All right, almost done, almost done. So the cool thing is, like on the left hand over here, on capture one, where is it? Adjustments. I can apply a style to it. And so what I've been doing for weddings is applying the Lizzie, because this is gonna be like my new style. I named it after the bride that I I named it after the bride that I built the style on. So I'm gonna have, when I import it, it's gonna automatically apply the style. In addition to what I have auto adjust is to just adjust the level, and so that's gonna auto adjust. And then inside the style, there's also the AI features that adjust the exposure of the images. Anyways, let's keep it rolling. I'm almost done. Yo, that's cool. Like, I turned around, like everybody was taking shots of her, and I just that's awesome. Look at that. Y'all gotta do that sometimes. Like you get a couple shots of them like cutting cake and whatever, and just turn around and get what everybody else is doing. Look at all them phones. That's a great shot. I love that. And she's just hyping them up. All right, I'm gonna keep all of those. She blew out all the candles. Not that. I'm just like, I'm spraying and praying at this point. So this stuff, I can keep all of them, as long as they're not blurry. And grandma had to come help her because she never cut a cake before. It's just crazy. Uncle and dad. Wait. Is that it? Nice. So again, I try to choose my images, choose my shots. I try not to overshoot. So as a result, like, I shot 993 images and I'm keeping 863 of them. And that's minus some of the blinks. That's minus a lot of the, see, it's applying it. Look at that. It's applying it already. Okay. Let's look at the before on this one. Look, man, capture one, bro. Like, okay, it's going slow because it's doing all the work. But that's the before and after right there. It just applied my preset to it. It applied the, let me go over. See, it applied my preset. And it also applied my smart adjustments, which is like the AI stuff. It adjusts the exposure the way I want it to be. And in my preset, like, I have adjustments for skin tone. I have adjustments for that kind of stuff. So pretty much the stuff that I generally do anyways, it just applies that, John. Let's look at another image that it's doing. Okay. Again, that's the, sorry, it's going super slow because it's still importing. So that's the before right there. And that's the after. Yo, that looks really good. I'm down. I'm down. And then two, it's automatically adjusting the level, so it's leveling out all the images. I know there's gonna be a few images that's gonna need some help. Yo, I'm feeling this. I worked on this preset for a long time to kind of get what. It's not a preset, it's a style. I worked on it for a long time to kind of finagle it and get it where I want it to be. I love that. I should have had her tilt her head the opposite direction. Let me tell you something, man. This new Capture One, bro, like I don't know. I haven't tried out any AI stuff in Lightroom, but right now I'm totally cool with Capture One right now because it's just doing all the work for me. All right, so this is gonna take a while to import and get it together. So I honestly just want to see some of the portraits that I took, some of the darker ones. I know this preset that I have isn't really set for dark portraits, so I want to see what it does to it. It's applying all the adjustments. It's moving a little bit slow. I want to see this one. Beautiful. I'm down. Yo, I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna edit one of these into like some kind of fantasy style or something. Like, it's just too perfect for that. That is, I love that. Like, I might take out the door, I'm gonna leave the columns, but take out everything else that's backwards and maybe put like a palace or a ballroom or something like that. All right, let's go down to some more of the portrait stuff here. I just want to see what adjustments are made. This thing is moving really slow. Let's see if this lined it up properly. Yep. Love this one. Ooh. Come on. Kidding me, bro. It's a little bright. It's a little on the bright side. Computer's struggling. Oh,
Let me tell you why the law of attraction does not work for most people. Now, to manifest anything, you must ask then receive, right? But let's face it, if it were that easy, everyone would be a millionaire because everyone wishes that. So, does this mean that the law of attraction is a lie? Absolutely not. The reason why you're unable to manifest anything is because your vibration is too low. It
oh,
doesn't
stop
match
it.
what you're trying to manifest. When your vibration
Stop it. Stop it. All right. So once this imports, I just want to see one of the darker portraits. I want to see. It's running a little slow. So the brighter portraits are good. I kind of like them. Some of them are a little bright, so I'm going to go through and adjust the brightness on some of those. But with any AI editing so far, it's never like completely perfect. I want to see what the darker portraits look like. Okay, here we go. Okay, it brightened it up. But in a case like this, I actually wanted it dark. I kind of like it bright though. I probably underexposed by about 2 stops in order to get this. I'm gonna drop the brightness, drop the exposure. I'm actually gonna raise the highlights. Maybe actually increase the contrast a little bit. Ooh, this thing is going slow. All right. I'm feeling the job that Capture One has done here. Let me see how this looks black and white. Nah, it needs to be darker. Yes, that's it. That's the vibe and the look I was going for. Increase the contrast a little bit. Come on. It's still importing, so it's taking a sweet little time. Okay, nice. That's the vibe I was going for when I did the shot and I planned out the shot. This is what I was going for. So I mean, I can do one light and bright. I can do one dark for the client or whatever. But when I post it on like social media, it's gonna be dark. This one with her eyes open. Yeah, but it's supposed to be dark. Yeah, it's supposed to be something like that. So I think probably what I have to do then is when I create like my presets, my styles for Capture One, is to create one for bright situations and create one for dark situations, because again, the smart adjustments up in this upper left hand corner right here, it will automatically adjust the white balance and the exposure to match this, like a reference image, the reference image I used when I was creating the style. So anyways, that's it. Well, there was one more shot, but this thing's gonna take 23 minutes and I'm sure that's not gonna be fun to watch. But please like, subscribe, help me out on this channel, and I plan to again bring in some more content. I plan to bring some more content, some BTS shoots of like, no, don't show them everything. This thing is automatically trying to track my face and then zoom into me. Anyways, So yeah, I have a bunch of BTS stuff that was recorded, but I haven't had a chance to edit because I've been doing a lot of weddings and stuff like that. You can see in the background I'm preparing for I'm thinking I'm gonna do Christmas shoots this year. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. So, anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, awesome day. Peace.